Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Everybody is looking for the next big move in the South China Sea, but few realize just how dramatic the Philippines' transformation is about to be. The skies over the South China Sea are a stage for a complex and ever-shifting drama. For years, the Philippines has watched from the sidelines, its aging air fleet a relic of a bygone era. But that is all about to change. Manila is on the final approach to acquiring a squadron of F-16 Fighting Falcons, one of the world's most proven multi-role fighter jets. This isn't just a simple military purchase. It's a bold declaration that the Philippines is ready to safeguard its sovereignty. The roar of these new jets will echo far beyond the archipelago, sending a clear message to allies and potential adversaries alike. The arrival of the F-16s is more than an upgrade. It's a promise that the nation's skies will be watched over by a modern and capable Air Force.
The General Dynamics F-16 Fighting Falcon is an icon of modern air power. The specific variant the Philippines is acquiring, the Block 7072 Viper, is the most advanced version ever produced. Its advanced ASA radar allows it to track multiple targets at greater ranges and with higher precision than older systems. This capability is crucial for maintaining situational awareness in the complex airspace of the South China Sea. For the Philippine Air Force, which retired its last squadron of F-5 Freedom Fighters in 2005, the arrival of the F-16s is a quantum leap in capability. For nearly 2 decades, the nation has relied on a small fleet of subsonic FA-50 light combat aircraft for its air defense needs. While the FA-50s have served admirably, they lack the speed, range, and advanced systems of a true fourth-generation fighter like the F-16. The Viper can fly faster, farther, and carry a much heavier payload, giving the Philippines a credible deterrent that it has lacked for far too long. With the Viper, we can patrol our entire exclusive economic zone, not just the areas closest to our shores. It's a game-changer for our national defense, providing a powerful shield for the Filipino people and our territory.
Securing a fleet of advanced fighter jets comes with a formidable price tag. The estimated cost for 20 F-16 Vipers, including spare parts, training, and advanced weaponry, is projected to be around $2.5 billion. For a developing nation like the Philippines, this is an enormous sum of money, equivalent to a significant portion of the country's annual budget for critical public services. For a country facing numerous domestic challenges, from poverty and infrastructure gaps to the ongoing costs of recovering from natural disasters, allocating billions to defense is a difficult decision. Critics argue that these funds could be better spent on building schools, hospitals, and roads. Every dollar spent on a missile is a dollar not spent on a textbook or a vaccine. The sheer scale of the investment makes traditional upfront payment virtually impossible. Attempting to pay for the jets in a single fiscal year would require devastating cuts to nearly every other government department. The challenge is not just about buying the jets. It's about figuring out a payment plan that the country can afford over the long term. The Philippines is turning to a government-to-government loan with the US to overcome a massive financial hurdle. This G2G loan lets us acquire vital defense equipment now and pay over many years, like a mortgage for national security. It also strengthens our strategic partnership, showing the US commitment to Philippine security and Indo-Pacific stability.
The Philippines' strategy of using long-term loans to finance major military hardware is actually not unique in the region. It's a well-trodden path. Many Southeast Asian neighbors have faced the same dilemma, the need to modernize their armed forces with limited budgets. Indonesia, for example, has acquired submarines from South Korea and fighter jets from France, largely financed through foreign defense loans. This approach allows them to stagger payments over many years, making ambitious defense upgrades financially feasible. Similarly, Vietnam has made significant investments in its naval and air capabilities, including Kilo-class submarines and Su-30 fighter jets from Russia, financed through long-term credit lines. The use of strategic loans has been a key enabler of its defense transformation. By seeking a government-to-government loan from the United States, Manila is following a playbook used by its neighbors to achieve similar strategic objectives. It is the most logical way for a developing economy to obtain first-rate military technology without inflicting severe shocks on its national budget.
The decision to invest billions in fighter jets inevitably raises concerns about its impact on public services. The annual payments for the F-16 loan will become a fixed part of the national budget for years to come, creating a potential strain on resources for education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Critics ask whether the country can afford both advanced fighter jets and better schools and hospitals. The Philippine government insists it has a plan to manage this balance, arguing that loan repayments will be structured to be a manageable percentage of the total national budget. As the Philippine economy grows, the relative burden of these payments should decrease. Our economic projections show that we can accommodate these payments without necessitating cuts to essential services. We are pursuing a strategy of both and, strengthening our national security while continuing to invest in our people's welfare. The government's strategy relies on sustained economic growth and improved fiscal discipline. However, risks remain. An unexpected downturn or disaster could put immense pressure on the budget. Transparency and public oversight will be crucial to ensure that the commitment to national defense does not come at the expense of the fundamental needs of the Filipino people.
While the primary purpose of the F-16 acquisition is national defense, the deal is expected to generate significant secondary economic benefits. Defense offsets are a common feature of major international arms deals, requiring the seller to reinvest a portion of the contract's value back into the local economy. For the Philippines, this presents an opportunity to leverage the massive defense purchase for broader economic development. One of the most anticipated benefits is in technology transfer and human capital development. The agreement will include comprehensive training programs for Filipino engineers, technicians, and logistics specialists. These skills can eventually seed the growth of a domestic aerospace and high-tech manufacturing sector. The deal could also stimulate local industries through maintenance, repair, and overhaul opportunities, creating a new, specialized industry in the Philippines. Infrastructure upgrades for the F-16s, such as modern hangars and advanced communications networks, will have dual-use benefits for civilian aviation and disaster response. In this way, the investment in defense infrastructure can ripple outwards, strengthening the nation's overall resilience and creating economic activity in the regions where these bases are located.
The decision to acquire F-16s has sparked a nationwide conversation, with voices from all walks of life.
For the Philippine Air Force, it's a huge morale boost. A young lieutenant said the F-16 changes everything.
Experts see it as a stabilizing step. Dr. Elena Reyes explains, "This is about establishing a credible minimum deterrent."
But on Main Street, some worry about the cost. "We want safety, but the budget matters," says a Manila shop owner.
Lawmakers call for oversight, stressing the need to balance security and prosperity as the nation moves forward.
The acquisition of the F-16 Viper fleet marks a pivotal moment for the Philippines. It is a bold and decisive step towards building a nation that is not only economically vibrant, but also secure in its sovereignty.
The use of a long-term government-to-government loan is a pragmatic and proven strategy, a financial bridge that makes this essential modernization possible. The journey ahead will demand unwavering commitment to fiscal discipline and good governance. The government must deliver on its promise of continued economic growth to ensure that the loan repayments do not crowd out spending on essential public services. The potential economic benefits, from technology transfer to job creation, must be actively pursued and realized. Ultimately, this is not just a story about fighter jets. It is a story about a nation taking control of its destiny. The F-16s are a powerful symbol of this new chapter, representing a shield that will allow the Philippines to pursue peace and prosperity from a position of strength. By carefully balancing the scales of defense and development, the Philippines can emerge as a stronger, more resilient, and more secure nation. As the first F-16s touch down, they will embody a nation's commitment to a future where its skies are safe, its seas are protected, and its people can thrive in peace and security.